Friends, I would like to discuss that hated word called shunning. Shunning is a practice that is known throughout the Watchtower world or the Cult Tower world as the first thing that book publishing company does is require shunning on their members to carry out, to come against the family. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As long as you come against what that publishing company is publishing, you are to be shunned. Cut off, dead, gone. Now, some people, I've heard it right on here, say that, oh, there's some nice people at the Kingdom Halls, and I feel sorry for them. Well, let me tell you something, friends. I don't feel sorry for them. Because anyone, those so-called nice people that has been spoken of in the Kingdom Halls, are the same ones that will ignore their daughter, ignore their mother, ignore their father, niece, grandma, it doesn't matter. If they come down or quit the Watchtower, they shun them. So I don't call them nice people. Anytime you will quit speaking to your own blood, I don't see no niceness there. Where's the niceness at? It goes. It's gone, right? So I do not feel sorry for these people who stay there and go along with this brainwashing nonsense that's going on. Don't feel sorry for them. I don't. Now you can do what you want to do, but as for me, I don't feel sorry for them. Now, they're not the only ones who shun. Shunning is going on all over the world. Families go against each other. It don't have to be religion. It could be anything. But they will spend the rest of their lives and not speak to their father, sister, mother, daughter, whatever the relationship is. They will cut off from each other. It's practiced in the world. That's got nothing to do with religion, and it's practiced in religion. And you know what? Me knowing that, I made my mind up is, I don't give a damn how nice they are. I don't. If you're going to quit speaking to your children or your parents because some damn group of men writes it down in their bylaws and in-laws and whatever laws, and you carry it out, I don't have no sympathy for you. I have no love for you. I don't give a damn how much you treat people when they come to the Kingdom Hall and you put on your pretense of love. No. You can put on your pretense, but my question to you is, would you shun your daughter if she quit coming here not believing in this junk? Would you shun her? You know the answer. Yes, she would shun her. Well, where's the niceness at? Now, I could see that if this was an order of God to shun those who don't believe, but it's not no direction of God. Direction of a bunch of men up in Warwick now. That's all it is. You're doing what men want you to do. Because they've already said they were not inspired or anything else. They weren't infallible. They've already said that. So that eliminates them as it coming from God. So what else is left? What else is left is men. Psalm 146, 3 and 4 says, do not put your trust in men, earthling men, because they die and go back to the ground just like you do. Just like you do. So what power do they have? They have no power. They're just like you are. They only have a different philosophy on God. See, well, Psalm 146, 3 and 4 protects me then from these kind of people. Evil. Shunning is evil, low down, nonsensical, crap, hate, and it's everything detestable. It's Satanism. It's the world's worst thing that feelings could come between families. It's shunning. Cutting someone off and not even speaking to them. Not coming to their weddings or doing anything like that. Just because you don't believe what 8 old bent over roosters up in Warwick says. Shame on them. And I'm going to go a little further. That crowd that died down there with the Jim Jones, thinking he was Christ, drinking Kool-Aid arsenic and killing yourself because some damn guy with sunglasses on, and I never trust a damn man with sunglasses on anymore. And for them to lay down, I think it was 940 people, I think about 40 survived that massacre or taking poison to kill themselves because the system was closing in on our leader. Hey? Because he had shot several people at the airport. Had them shot. And they killed themselves because he said so. Well, I don't feel sorry for you. I really don't. You know who I feel sorry for? The survivors that were home, that had lost y'all to this cult leader. The people in Chicago, where most of it come from. You got up and left them and went with a man on an island or a jungle, wherever the hell it was, in Guyana. That's what you done. You left them and hurt them. And they're stuck with this this bad image on their personal lives now of what happened to our loved ones. They went off and killed themselves in the jungles on account of a man telling them he was Jesus Christ. And to do what he said. And you'll have utopia. You'll have a paradise earth. Sounds familiar, don't it? It sounds familiar. Control. A righteous new system. It all ties in. A cult is a cult is a cult is a cult is a cult. There's no damn ending to it. It is a cult. Man-made, man-lived. That's all this nonsense is with the cult tower. You think there's love in them congregations? There ain't no love. It's a pretense. If you think it's love, go in there into a Kingdom Hall anytime they have a meeting and ask an 80-year-old sister walking around, greeting people, hugging them, ask them, was it 1975 a false prediction by the Watchtower Society? And see what they do then. Yeah, the love goes away then, don't it? Yes, it does. Or if you would ask one of them old sisters in the Kingdom Hall, does those 8 or 7 bent over old men up in Warwick, do you believe they are the spokesman for God? Do you really believe that? Their love turns to hate. You know, I'll never forget, when I was 15 years old, I used to love country music. And I remember I used to sit on the porch in North Carolina at 15 years old playing a Hank Williams song on the little 45s we had at that time, and the song was, "My love for you has turned to hate." I love that song. Now, that was telling me love can turn to hate. In the cult tower world, it does turn to hate. Love turns to hate. Hank Williams was right. He knew what he was talking about. He was called the Shakespeare of country music. My love for you has turned to hate. And he was talking about his wife. I know all about that. Now, these little old sisters, they don't have to be old sisters. They could be teenage sisters with the long dress, and middle-aged sisters or whatever sisters, or men that are greeting you there with this pretense of love. It turns to hate. Once you question anything that they believe in, my love for you has turned to hate. Hank Williams was right. Love can turn to hate. You don't believe me? Try it at the cult tower meeting next time if you ever go. Ask one of these here people that any question about the governing body. Do you really believe they're the child of God? Come on now, Reed. You really believe that stuff? You see how quick they turn you in. See? That love leaves. It's gone. Vanished. Then Hank Williams was right. Love does turn to hate. It turns to hate. So then you wonder, was it really love? No. Love does not turn to hate, in my estimate. Now, Hank Williams had his reason that he was saying his love for her has turned to hate. He had his reason. But what is the old sister or the old brother or any other age in the Kingdom Hall, what is their reason for their love turning to hate? Okay? It's not no wife and husband thing there. No. It's a religious cult thing. See? 8 old men telling you what the Bible says, and whatever they say it says, it does say that. And it is what we say it is. That is it. There's no compromises. There's no talk. There's nothing. And if you go any further, you'll be disfellowshipped. As simple as that. That shows you that it's a controlled thing. And you are in fear of not turning against those who question the cult tower. You're in fear of not shunning those people who ask questions. See? I have no respect for someone in a Kingdom Hall. No respect. Putting their arms around me saying, "Good morning, brother. It's a beautiful day, isn't it, to serve Jehovah?" That is like a little puppet. That's all that is. It's a little puppet. And the 7 or 8 men are pulling the strings, and these little pretenders in the Kingdom Hall are jumping around. You know, I'm going out to service today. Okay, sister. It's a pretense of love. That's all it is. See? I have known cases where men have been married for years, and to tell me, after 50 years of marriage, they never did love their wife. I've heard that. But yet they stuck together for 50 years. Indeed, their love, if there was such a thing as love, had turned to hate. Because how can you be married to someone for 50 years and then say you never loved the person anyway? So, friends, what I'm really getting at is beware when you go to a meeting. Don't let that phony love fool you. It's called conditional love. And if you question them about 1975, 1929, 1914, or 1942, if you question them about the NGO, my love for you has turned to hate. They will not say that, but they will do that with their actions. They're not going to tell you their love has turned to hate. They're not going to say that. But their actions will tell you that their so-called phony love indeed has turned to hate. You have to hate a person to not speak to them anymore till death do you part. You have to hate that person. You have to hate them. Well, maybe I'm being a hypocrite by using that word hate. Maybe I should not have used it, saying that I take that back. No, I don't hate them. I have no spot in my heart for them. They don't fool me. I can't hate them because Christ forbids that. And I am a firm believer in what Christ said. He's the only one. There's nothing else in religion to me but Christ. That is it. I don't believe nothing else except Christ. So I can't hate the old sister in the Kingdom Hall who is putting on her pretense of love. I can't hate her for that then. I apologize and take that back. I just don't agree with her. And I think of how foolish he or she is to go along with a man-made way of serving God and not even having anything to do with their grandchildren or anyone else related that comes down on the cult tower. No, I have no respect for them at all. See? And I can't say I have any love because I don't. Don't have no love for them. Why should I? Eh? Why should I have love? If Jehovah killed 185,000 unbelievers with one angel in one night, it wasn't much love there, was it? And I don't do nothing like that. I don't have the power to do nothing like that. Now, out of all those 185,000 people that was supposed to have been killed by one angel, are you telling me none of them were old? None of them were children? None of them were uneducated? Or what? Okay? It's a lot of people. My God, even Hitler didn't kill that many in one night. Okay? So friends, I'm going to close this little rant here. Because I have said what I wanted to say. But I'll close it with this here. Those that shun people, I don't care who it is, are hateful, evil, conniving, unbelieving, satanic. They're everything deplorable, everything negative. That is what they are. People that shun other people. Especially because of something that is questionable. Religion is questionable. It's not a solid fact that there is a Jehovah. You have faith that there is one, but you really don't know. Not really. So friends, remember, at a Kingdom Hall, when you see this conditional love that is put on, their love for you can quickly turn to hate. It can turn to hate because of one question that you might ask them. All of a sudden, my love for you has turned to hate. Thank you, friends.